So I'm right here to cold start for the first time. I got long tube headers installed now. It's gonna be loud. Yo, you saw that pack pressure? Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So I got the Kooks long tube headers installed and the green catted high flow mid pipes installed as well. So I wanted to test the theory whether if I could drive with the long tube headers on without the check engine light coming on and see what happens. So unfortunately I was unable to get a tune the same day I got the headers installed, but in the meantime I want to see if I could safely operate the Scatpack without getting some sort of check engine light or error code.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Alright, how about this? I'm gonna use this time to calm down and I'll come back to you guys with some positive energy. But in the meantime, check me out on Instagram at airsoft_Hemi. So I plan on being a lot more active on my Instagram channel, but yeah, check me out on Instagram at airsoft_Hemi.
A few moments later.
So the good thing about the Scatpacks, you see this diagnostics button, so you can run a diagnostics check and see what's the check engine light error code. So you click OK button and P0456. So when I searched that up on Google, it pretty much states that this error code here is a direct reflection of the air-fuel ratio that the long tube headers affect. So if you still have the factory calibration with the stock PCM, the PCM still thinks your car is stock and pushing the stock air-fuel ratio. Now that you have headers, that's gonna change. So you're until you get that tune, your stock PCM doesn't understand this. So it's not necessarily, you could drive, at least according from what I read on Google, they say you can still drive with that error on. They don't recommend you do that long term, but they said that you can still drive with it. So for me, driving from point A to point B right now, I'm not too worried. So yeah, all it took was about 200 miles from when I got the headers installed to when my appointment for this tune is. So about 200 miles, there was no check engine light, and now this check engine light popped up. So that's good. That's good information for those of you that's wondering if you're going to get the check engine light with the green catted high flow mid pipes, because 90% of people that I see on YouTube or forums and stuff that said they got headers, 90% of them all go catless because it gives you more horsepower. To be honest, my opinion is you probably would gain maybe 4 horsepower at the most. So I personally think that if you're going to spend all this money for long tube headers, you might as well get green catted, catted mid pipes, because who wants their car to smell like pure ass? Of course, after I get my tune, that's when I'm gonna know my dyno numbers, and I know this question is gonna pop up a lot. So question 1, will long tube headers affect your warranty? Absolutely. Yeah, that's a given. It's your exhaust warranty is damn near gone with headers. So yeah, you can kiss that exhaust warranty goodbye if you have headers. 2, the clearance of this car, like I could say I probably only scraped it probably like once since in the first 200 miles, because I still didn't have a good feeling for how, you know, so when you get headers on, those exhaust pipes underneath your car goes more down to the ground, so it's a lot lower than your factory. I think the Scatpacks come with shorties. So long tube headers, of course, bigger pipe, drops a little bit lower, so the higher chance of you scratching. So my advice to you guys is to, if you're going to a speed bump or something, slow down. You should be slowing down over speed bumps anyway, but slow down around speed bumps. If you're going on to an incline type hill to pull into like a gas station or something, I recommend doing like a little wide turn, because you pay all this money for headers. It's gonna hurt you when you hear that scratching sound of metals scraping the pavement. So I mean, yeah, if you pay all this money, take care of your stuff, man. Take care of it. So yeah, first 200 miles. As far as the power difference, I mean, the thing with these Scatpacks, they're from the factory, man. These cars are fast. So when you say, do you have a power difference? I could say I do, but it's not like game changer, especially since I don't have a tune yet. So I did not do a baseline dyno, because there's tons upon dozens of videos of a Scatpacks doing a baseline dyno, and it's become clear that Scatpacks come from the factory with 420 horsepower to the wheels. So I was like, there's no point in me paying to do a baseline dyno, and if you practically already know the numbers. So for me, I now have long tube headers installed, and I have the Borla S-Type Catback Exhaust. So I have a full exhaust system. And I don't think I've seen any videos on YouTube of anybody with a full exhaust system on a Scatpack doing a dyno. So once I get my numbers, I'll share with you guys. I'm hoping I'm around 460 horsepower to the wheels with my setup and a tune. I'm going with the Diablo Sport tune. So I'm hoping I'm about 460 to the wheels after I'm done. So I'm thinking the headers is gonna give me about 20 horsepower to the wheels. I'm thinking the Borla S-Type Catback pretty much helps me out in the lower RPM range, because at least my experience at the drag strip, at my launch, and I've been pulling on people, like just pulling. I could tell it did not help out with my overall trap speed, but yeah, I just pulled and just kept pulling. So when I got the Borla S-Type Catback Exhaust, you do not need a tune with that. You do not get a check engine light. There's no sensors back there, because it's behind the catalytic converter, hence the name Catback Exhaust. So you don't need a tune with that either. So I had my Borla S-Type Catback installed around Christmas last year, which was about 10 months ago. So I mean, no complications with that. It sounds good. Now I got my headers installed, and as you guys see, I got the check engine light. So yeah, you'll definitely want to tune if you're running long tube headers. Like, I've seen some people on YouTube, I think I was on RT Life's YouTube channel, saying that they run the long tube headers without a tune, and they've been doing that for years. Maybe they got lucky. I personally don't recommend that. I'd say probably a couple weeks at most that I would probably feel comfortable saying that you could drive without a tune with the long tube headers with green catted Midpipes. So I'm thinking the car right now doesn't recognize my cats that I have. So for those of you that's new to cars and still trying to learn a bit more, cats stand for it's short for catalytic converter, because nobody feels like saying that the whole time. But so yeah, I'm taking the car to streets of sand. So the kind of tune we're going to do is a custom dyno tune. So they're going to do a couple pulls, and as they're doing pulls, they're going to be reading my gauges, and well, pretty much reading their gauges and adjusting, doing their little tuner stuff with it. So I feel like a dyno tune is the safest tune, because it's in a controlled environment. It's not on the street. So if they want to push this car to the limits on the dyno and put in upper RPM levels, you don't have to worry about running to another car or hitting a red light or a car veering to your lane or none of that. So it's safe, it's a controlled environment, and at the same time I can see my horsepower numbers. So that's going to be my next video that I'm going to drop. It will be getting those dyno numbers, and so I can't wait. I cannot wait. How much do these Kooks long tube headers cost? I mean, I'm gonna say this toward the end of the video. I'm gonna say this: the Kooks long tube headers were about $2,500. I got it off of a website called Fast Hemis. At first I was gonna get it from the website Modern Muscle. That's where it's really convenient the way they got everything tabbed and set up. It's really organized as far as ordering parts for your Scatpack. I got mine off a website called Fast Hemis because the price was about $300 cheaper on Fast Hemis because Modern Muscle spiked their prices up for some unknown reason. So I paid about $2,500 for the Kooks long tube headers and green catted high flow mid pipes. So yeah, that was $2,500. My catback exhaust system, well, I got that a long time ago, for about, like I said, around Christmas last year, 10 months ago. I got that. That was about $1,700, and installation for the long tube headers was about $1,200. So I mean, and then going for this dyno pull, and I'm expecting this to be about $300 to $500. I don't know. I never did this before. So most importantly, I want this build to stay naturally aspirated. All I wanted was an exhaust system, so it could pretty much be a sleeper system. If you pull up to a random car meet, they tell you pop up on your hood. If they know you're supercharged, pretty much most people won't want to race you. But all you do is just say, hey, I got an exhaust. And it's pretty much bolt-on. So that's what I want to stay with. I want to stay with bolt-on. So, and I think as far as performance mods, after this, I think I'm done because I already paid for the custom. I'm about to pay for the custom dyno tune, and I don't have to pay for that again and do retune after retune. So I'm thinking performance-wise, I think I'm done. And I think from here on out, I'm gonna just turn this car and make it into a show car. So I already got some parts on order. I got my louver cage that's gonna be on the back window. I got louver cages coming in on Monday. That's gonna be on the side windows in the back. And when I get some more money saved up, I'm gonna get my color changing headlights installed and start up an Instagram. So for Mopar content, car content, and stuff of that nature. So, but hey, if I miss anything and you guys got some questions, hit me up. I'm very open to responding to some comments. Like I said in my prior videos, I don't see every single comment. YouTube doesn't even notify me every time somebody does comment. And some comments do get filtered out and put into the spam and put into the what else? The held for review, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. And some comments, just don't see. So if I don't reply to your comment and you're really curious about what's the answer, just comment more than once or comment on multiple videos, and sooner or later I'll be able to get back to you and get back to your comments. So no matter if I have 100 subscribers or 100,000, I'm the type of person, I don't want to be held left in the dark. I want, especially for other people that's gonna spend this kind of money on headers and or car enthusiasts that's wondering the same things that I was. So I want to be able to help everybody out. So at the same time, make sure you guys help me out as well. So hit that like button, that comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell button, and all the other buttons that you guys can think of. Yeah, even hit that comment button too. So hey, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.